We are going to start off with a vision today for this message for my Sagittariuses out there. You can also be a cross watcher and you can reverse this message if you need to. It could be someone on the outside of you. This could be something they're going through. So I saw a child, right, like a baby in a high chair. Before I started your video, this baby was in a high chair, and I guess it's the guardian of this baby. It's an adult. Went to stick this spoon of something orange in this baby's mouth, and the baby was like, and they're trying to do the airplane, they're trying to sing to the baby, everything, doing the most, right? We've all done it. We've all done it. Whether you're feeding a pet something they don't want to take their medicine, so you stuff it in their food or something, or it's an actual kid, your niece and nephew, something where people don't want their food. Or we did it as babies at one time. Maybe we didn't want the peas, maybe we didn't want the carrots, you know, maybe we just didn't want the fucking baby food. We wanted adult food. We wanted ice cream and cake and shit, you know? Not that shit. Either way, in my vision that I had just now before I started the video, there was a refusal to accept something. It's not being received well. Now, could someone possibly get this baby to take a bite? Maybe, but I still think the baby is going to, it's not going to sit well in the baby's stomach, or the baby or the infant here is not going to like it, like they'll never do it again. That's what I'm getting. So I'm going to say this is you, for whoever clicked on this video, but again, reverse it if you need to. Some of you here are absolutely not at all feeling the same way that someone is about something or about you. This can go a million fucking ways, Spirit. This could be a very broad message. I think the majority of you, it does have to do with love, but it could be anything, okay? Like, going back to my vision, because they're giving me an extension to the vision. Sometimes they do that. I'll start talking and they'll give me more of the vision in my mind's eye. I'm still seeing the baby, right? As soon as I'm looking at this video, I'm looking right at you. I'm seeing the baby in this high chair again. And the person that's trying to feed this baby is even going as far as to eat it themselves so that the baby will eat it. And it's like, it's good. Although the adult is about to throw up, but it's like, it's good. Like trying to convince, you know? But it's not going to work. And if it does work and at least, again, gets the baby to take a bite, the baby will never do it again because the baby's like, you're a fucking liar. This is not good. This is awful. This tastes like shit, right? So let me give some examples here. Now remember, when I give examples and visions, guys, this doesn't have to actually be a baby, this scenario going on. It doesn't have to be the exact examples I'm going to give, just roundabout. I just have to say that because I have new people here. But let's say you are already in a relationship with somebody and they're like, honey, I really want to move here. Isn't this beautiful? And they pull it up online and everything. And they're like, look at this. Isn't it? Don't you like this? Wouldn't you want this? And the school system's good. And they have this and all this. The food in the area is great. The shopping, the gas prices will be better. Like, don't you like it? And this person's like, no, I don't want to move. I don't feel it. And they're like, but honey, you know, let's go take a trip. Let's just go stay in an Airbnb in that area just to see if you like it. And they're like, don't you love it? So they go take the trip, right? They get in the fucking Airbnb, whatever, when they get free time from work and everything. Don't you like it? Don't you love it? And this person's like, no, I can't say I love it. I still don't love it. I still don't want to do it. It's like that. Or honey, don't you love this color? I want to paint the house this color, or this room this color, or let's get this furniture, or let's do this to the yard. And this person's like, I still don't want to spend the money on that. I still don't. But maybe they cave. Some of them will cave and they'll do it and they're like, no. And don't you love it? Aren't you glad we did that? And it's like, no, not really. That's what you wanted. I'm not happy. I don't like it. No. You just got me keeping all this busy work. You got me doing all this, spending all this money, fucking all this, but this is not what I want. Now that's just some examples. Let's say somebody's single here. Somebody may be just only wanting to focus on work. Maybe someone's just wanting to, maybe they have a lot of debt. And so they're having to focus on work. I mean, it's hard out here. It's hard to fucking survive, you know, especially if you got kids or anything, just fucking anything. Like the average person, the amount of money that they're suspected to make to not have to live paycheck to paycheck in America, at least, is fucking outrageous. This is why most people stay in miserable ass relationships and marriages. I mean, not everybody, but the majority, if they were being honest with themselves. And it's because they can't fucking do it on their own. We're not in a society built that way. So people like settle because they can't do it on their own. It's fucking hard. So someone here may be trying to get someone's attention here, like getting someone to like them. I don't know if they're going as far as doing like magic, but I mean, maybe some of them, or they're just doing something, like doing the most to get somebody to like pay attention to them or approach them or something. And maybe they're trying to do this to you. Everything. Could be somebody in the office even. and you're like, I'm not interested, it's not gonna work. If anything, it's a turn off. Like, if anything, I'm not at all. Like, I'm not interested. I got my own things going on. Maybe you're in a relationship and you don't want to leave your partner. You are only interested in your partner, but you got somebody that is like constantly flirting with you, and you're like, if this bitch don't stop, damn. Damn. Let's say it's nothing romantic, and it's like, I don't know, somebody could be trying to get you to do something and get you to like it, try to convince you that it's something you're going to like. Something, you know, maybe even convince you, you know, this reminds me of like when I was growing up, and my mom would try to get me to wear something that I didn't want to wear, but it just looked more churchy to her. And so she'd be like, that looks so good, baby. It's so good on you. Look, oh my God, you look so great. And then it's like, no, I don't. I don't look great in it at all. I mean, maybe you think I look great in it, but I feel like shit. I fucking look like shit in this. I hate this. I'm gonna have a horrible fucking day now. You know what I mean? I look like I should be going to school for monks. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? What? Oh, honey, let's get you some clip-on earrings because we don't want to pierce that body of yours. I mean, she means well, you know, bless her heart, but you know what I'm saying. It's along those lines. And it's like, no, I'm not happy with it. I want a hole in my ear. I want a fucking hole. I want my ear to be penetrated with a hole. With something. I want a hole to be put in my ear. Another hole. Not my ear hole, Mom. I want another hole so I can wear jewelry. I'm not satisfied. But don't you like this? But you know what I mean? It's like settling and being like, yeah. Someone here is like, no, it's an annoyance. It's a burden. I'm not happy. This isn't what I wanted, you know. Somebody here could be like, maybe trying to convince someone to get a pet. And I'm going to just give every example that pops in my head. Remember, this could be anything, so just kind of expand your mind, but I think you guys get where I'm going with this, right? You guys are usually very open-minded anyway. You probably know exactly what I mean at this message. It's just, all in all, to sum it up, somebody is not having it. It's that baby, the idea of that baby turning their head, and they're like, If anyone's trying to do anything to like make themselves look cool to you, or to like, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're trying to do. A lot of you, I think it's romantic. Let's say this, let's just see it a different way. Let's say you guys are the parents of somebody and you have a teenager, especially like a teenage daughter, and you meet their love interest or the person who's interested in them. And for just a minute, they have your child convinced, but good luck convincing you. So they come over, right? Or maybe you don't allow that because, you know, fuck that shit. So then you take them to like meet at the park or some innocent shit, you know, the movies, but you're still sitting in there. Or you still, because you know, y'all were young too. You can do all kind of shit in the movies, in the back of a car, everywhere. We'll find a fucking way, you know, right in front of you if we have to. We can be sitting in the same living room watching a movie. We'll be under the blanket. Like, don't fuck with me. I know all the tricks. I was a kid once too. And so, damn. And so you're sitting there and you're just like, right, okay, so you meet the kid, boy or girl. We'll say it's a boy, but it doesn't have to be. And they're like, hi, Mom. And they call you Mom. And you're like, I wasn't aware that I, vagina? Hey. Psst. Hey, yeah, you, wake the fuck up. Do you remember having another kid? Oh, no? I wasn't aware that I had you. Oh, no? You were a cesarean? Oh, hold on. Hey, stomach! Stomach! Hey, listen. Stop growling. Shut the fuck up. Listen here. I gotta tell you something. We didn't have another kid. Don't try to lie to me. Oh, okay. You agree with me? Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry. Did you just call me Mom? You mean Mrs. ... to you. You know, you're not trying to do that. You know, you're not trying to say all that, but that's how you're feeling. You're like, that's a turnoff. You're just trying to make me like you. I already don't like you. I mean, I don't know if I get you personally, but I already don't like you. You're too young to be dating. Who am I channeling? Somebody here is like, or maybe they're dating your grandkids. Boy, this is so specific. Again, doesn't have to be the exact scenario, but anyway, you know, or you're the dad and someone's like, hey, Dad, and you're like, my grand dog is sitting in here. She's barking because she hears the cats. They call you Dad, and you're like, I'll play along, because maybe you take a bite. Like, maybe you have a little softer parent here, softer grandparent. I'll take a bite. I'll bite the bait, but I'm not believing you. I'll play along, and I just won't say nothing, but I already don't like it. I don't like you calling me that. Because I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to weasel in there. Brownie points. You're not going to get brownie points with me. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. And at the end of the day, I don't care how much I like you. I don't care what you do for my child or my grandchild, depending on whose story it is. I will always take the side of my child. Always. So please know that. Even if I play along with your little mommy daddy little technique you're using here, I see right through it. Because you know who else did that too, sonny boy? Me. I did it. Yeah. Wow, somebody here I'm hearing you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but this is like a positive thing in this situation where it's like, I didn't fall off the turnip truck yesterday. I know exactly what the fuck someone's up to. Yeah, especially if there's like an age difference here. It doesn't mean someone's older, because just because somebody's older doesn't mean they're wiser. I think people get that fucked up. There's a lot of older people right now who haven't even overcome half the shit that the younger generations have. They're still programmed as fuck, you know? Now, so it doesn't matter. Just take it as it resonates. But there could be an age thing here that's causing it where it's like, I don't know, somebody's just like, I just don't mesh. I don't, you're not gonna make me like it. I mean, I'm seeing like even a music producer, I'm seeing like a studio now where like, let's say it's a music producer and then the artist, or maybe the music producer themselves, or somebody here is trying to get the artist or vice versa. One of them is trying to get the other one to like the music. And it's like, I don't like the music. Exactly. Oh my God. I let my daughter listen to, well, my little girl, I let her listen to that Cicada song the other day. It was just one that popped up suggested, so I posted it in my community tab. I've never even heard of Blackbriar, but I actually, I think she's an Aries too. I mean, I might be wrong on that, but I Googled her, the band, the main girl. Either way, I like her. It's not my usual cup of tea, but I like some of her songs. But anyway, I wasn't aware of her till the other day, and the Cicada song was suggested, and I wonder if it was suggested because I'm in love with cicadas, and if it was just one of those things where you think it and all of a sudden just AI picks up on it, you know what I'm fucking talking about. So anyway, I let my little girl listen to it, and she was like, it's okay. It's not awful. Like, my kids are very blunt. I think it's because they're both fire signs, but they're just like super fucking blunt. And they're like, they'll tell me, they tell me all kinds of shit. Like, and so my daughter is like, I don't hate it, but you hear my cat, but it's not awful. It's just not something I would personally listen to. And I'm like, okay, well, thank you for your feedback. You know, it's like that. Like, your feedback to someone is like, you're just not interested. You're not interested. You're not feeling it. You're not feeling them. You're not feeling something for the majority of you. Now, some people are like gung-ho about you. Like, gung-ho. Or they're gung-ho about something. Somebody's gung-ho about some shit here. Whether they're gung-ho about relationships and love, they're gung-ho about some sort of fucking decorations or painting or outside landscaping or a job type situation. They're gung-ho about something. And you're just like, I'm just not sold on it. I just don't, They're gung-ho on a person, thinking a certain way about somebody, and you're like, well, I'm glad you're sold on them because I'm not. They're just not, I'm not feeling them. There's something about it. Something about them. Something about this. Could honestly be as simple as a fucking paint color on a wall. It's like, I'm just really not feeling this. I'm just not. I mean, we can keep it, but I'm just still not, I'm not really feeling it. Now, we could even have somebody here who's trying to win somebody back. Come here, mama. You know? Come here, sweet love. Yes, it's sweet. Well, oh, she tongued me. Oh, God. She has this thing with, like, gonna make out with me. Oh, you mama. Sweet baby girl. You go side pee-pee? You know, like, somebody could be trying to win someone back here. Oh, I love when she does that. When she tucks her little face in. Oh, mama. She's being a cuddle bear. Oh, when she goes like this. Oh, it's too good, babe. Oh, woozy koozies. Toozy woozy koozies. Shoozy shoozies. Oh, her yawn. It's a sweet love. You gotta go poo-poo shit. Anyway, the ex situation. There could be an ex that wants to come back or something, or even somebody who wants someone to stay with them, and it's like, you can't convince me, you know? I don't care what you do, there's no convincing me. If anything, I'd probably want to jump off of a cliff. I mean, that sounds really harsh. But you ever been there, where you'd rather stick your head in a bag? Oh, it's awful. It's not funny. That's not funny, because people actually do that. That's not funny. But I don't know, maybe you've thought about, like, you know, what isn't there like a TikTok that says something like take your ex back or do something else? What is it? Or sing this song or take your ex back. And hold on, let me see if I can find that on. I think she needs to go outside, so I'm just gonna say one more and then we'll go. Take your ex back or sing in Chinese. Take your ex back. Take your ex back or sing in Chinese. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Oh, she's gotta go outside. Look it up, guys, on TikTok. It's freaking hilarious. That's you. You'll sing in Chinese. Okay, maybe you speak Chinese. Maybe you'll sing in another language you don't speak. Here we go. Yeah. Take your ex back or sing in Chinese. I freaking love you guys. I'm gonna take her out. She's looking at me like, bitch, can't you see I need to go to the bathroom? Do you want me to shit on your floor? Alright, love you guys so much. Talk to you later. Bye.